Hello and welcome to episode number 48 of Creating a Legend. I am the FN Novice. Join me today as we play at home to Zorya in the Ukrainian Premier League. It's actually been quite some time since we were last together. We were together for the disappointing European Cup defeat to Hapoel Beersheva over a couple of legs. Even more frustratingly in that one, they then got Olympique Marseille, Frankfurt and PSV in the group stages. All three of those teams have been a decent payday for us. However, we didn't get there, so we have to move on. We followed that up with a game away at Dynamo Kiev and probably should have got something out of it. They went 1-0 up in the first half by Kostovic. Kogot equalised with a great shot that hit the crossbar and went in. They then went 2-1 up and 3-1 up and thought, okay, game over. Then Brilliance scored with a quarter of an hour to go. We had a couple of half chances but couldn't force the ball over the line, and we picked up our first league defeat of the season. Didn't really improve the next game away at Mariupol 3 days later, a 0-0 draw, a game of very few highlights. Tiredness was starting to creep in, but we had a break, international break, and then we come back with a game against Velez and beat them 2-0. Koryakin and Kizil with the goals, and maybe that was the start of something brilliant. However, followed up against Dnipro and we absolutely battered them and lost. An incredibly frustrating game of football where we did everything but score. They got a penalty and scored it. We lose the game. Kogot and Miganov both having injuries picked up in that game as well. We then started our Ukrainian Cup tournament is the word I was trying to find, with a very convincing 4-1 victory over that team. Try and pronounce that if you will. We beat them. They're in the Ukrainian second division lower, so the fact that we only beat them 4-1 is probably a little bit disappointing, but hey, we won. That's all that matters. Kizil, Miganov, Valenza and Maxinov with the goals. More on Valenza in a moment. Then playing away to Vorskla, Dennis Bogdanko scored a goal in the first half, then equalised in the second half. Couldn't get the victory there, but it was a nice, considering what we lost the game before in the league, it was a nice point to pick up. Then we played against Shakhtar, and this was possibly the most enjoyable game I've had on Football Manager ever. For 89 minutes and 40 seconds, they absolutely dominated the game. Hit the bar a couple of times. Darius Hand made a couple of world-class saves. Our defence, world-class tackles, and at the end just stopping them scoring a second goal. And then Mikhailo Plotnikic popped up with these two goals. So we get a throw in at 89th minute. Good play across the ball, back to Valenza. He plays it back inside. He has to do well to beat his man. Plays it inside to Plotnikic, and he fires home past the keeper. Okay, happy with a draw at that point. And then in the 93rd minute, free kick. We knock it around. Long ball over the top. It's intercepted. I think, okay, chance gone. They clear it. Is this going to be their highlight? It's certainly looking that way at the moment. Great header there by Stavok, but they still win the ball again. So again, I'm thinking it's going to be their highlight. Great interception, and then Plotniak is through, and he scores. 93rd minute, smash and grab on Shakhtar Donetsk. And just for good measures, we followed that up with a 3-1 victory over Zorya in the last game in the Ukrainian Cup second round. Miganov, Plotnikic and Stubotin scoring the goals. Yuri equalised with a penalty in the first half. They're the team we play in the league today. We did make a last minute transfer just before the window closed at the end of August. We brought in predominantly he's a left back, but I brought him in to be my second choice right back. Valenza is Brazilian from Flu, which I imagine would be Fluminense. He's 3.5 star, potential 5-star ability. A really solid, good player, and we're paying £35 a week for his services. I've got such a bad feeling about this one. We've been playing well recently and picking up the victories, so this is where it all starts to fall apart. Side for today is Darius Sand in goal. The back four, Gelchik at right back, Valenza at left back, Stavok and Moravsky in the two centre defender roles. Kizil from the right, Miganov from the left, Iasa, Kogot and Subotin in the middle, with Plotnikic up front. Plotnikic has 3 goals in his past 2 games, so he is the striker in form, which probably means he's never going to score again for us. But we've kicked off. Really should win this game if we've got any ambitions to challenge Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev this season. Free kick, Subotin to take. Whipped in. Headed away though, but we'll get it back. Iasa. Got plenty of time. Looks for the back fix. Headed by Kogot, and that's in! Igor Kogot back from injury. Rose like a salmon and headed the ball home. Lovely little play by Iasa. Picked his man beautifully. And Kogot powered his header into the back of the net. Just the one highlight in the first half, and we scored from it. They look to be through though. Yuri, he gets the byline. He does. He crosses it in, but it's headed away by Stab. It's still alive. Karakin shoots, but it's wide. 1-0 is an extremely dangerous scoreline. Plotnik is not having a good game. So Denis Bezberenko is going to be unleashed on them. He's due a goal. Iasa has picked up a knock and will have to come off. Leonardo will replace him. Move Leonardo to deep line playmaker. Kogut to central midfielder. I was going to make that change imminently as well, but now he has to pick up an injury, then I'll have to take him off as we're into the last 10 minutes of the game. Highlight. Smirnov into Vlodin. Kharkiv. Good tackle. Something he's through, and Yuri has equalised. Frustrating that. A great defensive tackle. Put Yuri through, and he put the ball into the back of the net. Slightly unjust, I would say. That was a great tackle, but he's run on. That is a frustrating as hell goal to concede. We're going to tell the boys to push forward. We're going to move to attacking. I doubt there'll be another highlight in the game. Oh, there we go. Gelchik on the ball. Kizil. Kogot. Sabotin looks for options. Looks giving the ball away to them. Come on, get the ball off them. Get the ball off them. Karatin. Larin. Are they going to do what we did to Shakhtar? Surely hope not. If he gets the ball first, they will. Andrushenko. Good tackle by Gelchik, and we win the ball back. Knocks it long, but they regain possession again. This is going to be their highlight. Ooh, Leonardo. Come on, boys. Get this goal. Sabotin. Miganov now. Comes inside. Kogot. Come on, Bezredenko. Get the ball. Get the ball. Bezredenko scores! Get in there. Lovely. I told you he was due a goal, and he's playing against his former side, so he always scores against his former side. Tip for you in Football Manager: sign players who have been at a lot of clubs. You'll get that message a lot. Right then, 89th minute now. Time to go to counter. Just shut up shop a little bit. 5 minutes of injury time to go. We'll make. What options do we have for changes? Kravchenko is going to come on for Valencia. Is he? No, he's not. I'm going to take. Yes. He's young, he's knackered. Kravchenko is experienced and fully fit. As we enter the last minute of the game. Long ball over the top. Kravchenko, can he deal with it? Inside. Adrienko. Long ball through the line, but it goes out for a free kick. It looks like it's going to be offside. And that should be the full-time whistle. It is the full-time whistle. A late Denis Bezredenko goal gives us a much deserved 3 points in my opinion. A game of very few highlights, but ultimately we have been the side that have prevailed again. Comfortably in third position. Things are going well for us at the moment. You can guarantee now, I've said that of course, we will lose the next 10 games. But you'll join me for the next episode to see if that has happened. I've been the FM Novice. You've been my audience. We'll talk again soon. Good night.